Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're going to talk about the Golf Impact Fiji Championship. This is the amateur division opening round. This is going to be the front 9 holes. Now, keep in mind that these front 9 holes so far are the exact same wind angles that we had in the qualifying round. So therefore, I was able to pick up a couple extra drops, which I'm excited to show you, as I was able to actually get a hole-in-one replays on all of the par 3s. So if you're not a subscriber, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you like my videos, go ahead and give it a moment there just to hit that thumbs up button on the video and give it a like. And let's go to hole number 1. Hole number 1, we're going to go ahead and play with the clover ball. And we're going to go full top, full right side spin. And here we're just going to be using some overpower because all we want to do is go fairway to fairway. As you can see there, some OP mixed with half a ball of curl to the right. We hit the perfect ball and we roll through the fairway very nicely. That's going to leave us for shot number 2. Shot number 2 here, we're going to go with the max backspin approach, putting our ball guideline right to the middle of the pin, just like that, where it bounces right into the cup. Here we make our wind adjustment. I pull 1.8 rings and 3.7 mile per hour wind. Perfect ball. Gets us dead center, picking up the eagle. That's a good way to start off hole number 1. Hole number 2, like I said, I have a replay for you for all the hole-in-ones on the par 3s. So here we go. We're going to go with quite a bit of topspin. You'll have to mimic that. The yellow ring is right there touching the rough line, okay? And kind of take a look at where the end of my ball guideline is. If you count the dark green squares from where the hole is at, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 dark green squares down from where the hole is, right-hand side of the dark green square. Here I make my wind adjustment, 4.4 miles an hour. Means we're going to pull just right about 2.3 rings, somewhere right in that zone, 2.2 rings. Here, look at this. Notice the curl. When it comes to the curl and you're trying to mimic these types of things, you have to use those arrows. So notice how when the ball is centered up like that, then there's one arrow right there in that target window, but then I curl it right over to that arrow right there. Hopefully you see what I'm talking about. It should make sense. Now, this is going to be a hard one to get a hole-in-one on. It's going to be hard to duplicate. But, I got it out of one of my 3 accounts. So, again, not the easiest thing to do. But it is there. It's right there. I left my other accounts right close to the pin. Hole number 3 going to be a par 5. In my opinion, the par 5s are very challenging so far. Now, I have not used a good ball yet. I've been just using these rose balls, kind of just limping our way through to the final round until I start to use those Spice balls and those super rookies where, that makes more sense to use them. Balls are very difficult to come by in this game. But here we get a perfect ball. We launch this thing up the fairway and we roll out to shot number 2. Shot number 2, we would like to have more side spin, but we play with what we have. I use some back spin combined with right side spin. Tons of right curl, as you can see right here. Perfect ball. And we come up very nicely onto the green to putt in for eagle. Check the putt out. Oh my gosh, so close to missing it. Ooh, it rolled around the cup, but hey, I got it in there. Okay. Takes us on the hole number 4. Hole number 4, we are going to use a Spice ball. Just makes sense on this headwind here. Yellow ring at the rough again. This is easy. Not a whole lot to do for adjusting. A little bit of overpower. But, a little bit more than half a ball of curl to the right. That gets us nice up against the fairway again. We launch it down the middle here. That'll leave us for shot number 2. Second shot here. I'm a max backspin player. I think it gives us good ball control. Now, that might not be the way we have to go as we move up from amateur to pro. We might have to be a little bit more technical, but for now, I'm getting used to the game and going max backspin just to kind of see how every club plays and how these balls roll. There we missed it by about, a fourth of a green square to the right. So just keep that in mind when you make your adjustment. That one's playing a little bit to the right-hand side. Now we're going to go with another clover ball here. This is going to be the replay from the qualifying round where we pick up the hole-in-one. Very, very close today on all three of my counts of getting this one. I just could not sneak it in. Take a note at the top spin, full left spin here with this clover ball. And so now check this out. Let's count the green squares from the beginning of the green. So 1 dark green, 2 dark green, 3 dark green, 4 dark green. And then I'm on the right-hand side of those 4 dark green squares going up to the top towards the pin. So just notice where I'm playing it at. Normal shot, perfect ball. And we do sneak this one in the cup, right-hand side for the hole-in-one. So, wish I could have got it today. I just kept missing it to the right-hand side ever so slightly. But that shot is very, very close every time you play it. Perfect ball. Fiji, hole number 6, rose ball. All right. This one is a tough par 5, I think. You know, it might be a little bit easier once we use, again, a more powerful ball. You know, maybe especially that super rookie ball in the finals, Saturday, Sunday, whenever I play. But for here, quite a bit of curl to the left. Hopping over the sand. Takes us for shot number 2. Got to use quite a bit of topspin combined with full right side spin. Lots of overpower, lots of curl. Hitting a perfect ball, just trying to get myself within chip-in range to pick up this eagle. I do think that we're going to see some lower scores for sure this week, just because, again, these par 5s are tough. But that's going to take us in here to hole number 7. Now, hole number 7, you know, I do the same thing that I did in the qualifying round to where I put this ball in the rough. So we're going to go full top, full right. And the reason I put it in the rough is because I forget to add my curl. I need to be using about, you know, a half a ball of curl to the right. But as you can see here, right back into the rough. Well, this is the replay from the qualifying round because I pick up an eagle. But, you know, I did that today on 2 of my accounts. But it has been a very long day. But regardless here, we're going to be using some top spin. As you can note there. Make my ring adjustment. Perfect ball. And that ball did go beautifully into the center of the cup for an eagle on hole number 7. Hole 8, I do finally pick up the hole-in-one today during the opening round. Note the top spin there. About 2 bars of top spin. And then again, this game, we really just have to focus on green squares when we try to duplicate shots. So take a note of where I'm aiming. The hardest thing on this hole to duplicate is going to be the curl. Because I do have to use curl in order to get this ball in the hole. And it took me, this is my 3rd account, so it took me 3 attempts to figure out how much curl to get. Because I got close, and then I got closer, and then I got this one right here to go dead center for the hole-in-one on hole number 8. That takes us into the final shot. Please become a subscriber if you're not one. It would mean a lot to me. Please take a moment there just to hit the thumbs up button and give the video a like. Hole number 9 is the easiest of the par 5s. We just slammed the ball up the fairway for shot 1. And then shot 2, check out the albatross here. Take a note of the spin adjustment, full right. Almost full back, but not quite. Again, green square landing spot. I just barely missed on one of my accounts. So I made a small adjustment here. You can see exactly where I'm aiming. Perfect ball. And there it is, dead center for the albatross. All right, everybody, that's it. If anything changes on the back 9, I'll put out another replay. But as far as now, I think we got enough to get us through to the final round. I appreciate everybody watching. Best of luck.